here this evening. First offering on its way. Good crowd on hand as the first pitch tonight is taken for ball one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't, one series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
So 1-1 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Gonna be a tough play, and there's one away. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, I'm hoping to see Mike Moustakas turn it around. You know how bad he was last month? He hit 200 on the nose. Not a lot of guys can stay in the lineup when they're struggling this bad, so we're hoping to see that he can figure this thing out soon.
Into the box now, Ray Frazier. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the
high fly ball out to deep right field. Pitts looking up, and it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
As we take another look here, you can see that the curve just didn't have that great bite to it, and he sends it deep into the night sky. If you can see it early, curveballs can be some of the easiest pitches to get airborne and backspin out of the park.
Now at the plate, Theo Hester. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
Theo Hester.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball one. Ball on a strike.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
1 strike.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit hard up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Yonder Alonso. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. The 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Pitts is in pursuit. And he makes the catch in the corner. In is Gerardo Parra. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Hester is off at first with 2 away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
And that one got a piece of him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Gene Segura standing in, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
Down and away, ball 1. The 1-1. Fouled away. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Floyd Kraft, the Nevada-born starter, will get the call in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Striding in, Jesse Pitts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, coming off a 500 homestand, you would have liked to have played better in front of your home crowd. I get that. But they have a chance to right the ship right here. Get on the winning side, push forward, game 1 of this road trip. It's not going to be easy.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter.
2-1 the count.
Another 2-2 offering, and it's fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
Stepping up to the plate, Connor Pitts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Moustakas shading to his right. 2 down.
Batting third, catcher, Bobo.
Now at the plate, Bobo. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Coming to the plate now, Jeremy Pitts. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Bobo, the runner at first with 2 gone. 3-0 now. The 3-0 is taken, strike 1.
The count is 3-1.
A full count to the Rays center fielder.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
As a look, now the pitch. High and deep to right center. Hester looks up. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 2-run shot to right center and even 30 home runs on the year. And the Rays take a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
Into the box now, Jeff Pitts. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1. Pitts is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Jeff Pitts has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Into the box, Rafael Diaz, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. One and 0 pitch on the way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving. And they are just teeing off on him right now. And even in just the first inning, you've got to wonder how much longer they'll let him continue out there. At the plate, John Pitts. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Slice down the left side, but foul. 3 runs already home here. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there. But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. The Rays are in front, 3-1. Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. And he got him.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Phil Thomas, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball one.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Hey. 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball three. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. Into the corner and slicing foul. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Yoenis Cespedes.
Now in the box, Yoenis Cespedes. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
This one's down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Coming to the plate now, Sammy Pitts. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Pitts stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let me tell you about first baseman Yonder Alonso. The bat plays, we get it. He's there for offense. But don't sleep on the defense as well. He's battled his injuries, but he's out there going to the post, making picks and bailing out his boys in the infield.
At the plate, Saba Tavitsi. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Alonso waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Jesse Pitts.
Standing in, Jesse Pitts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Hester is camped under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3, and it's still 3-1. Digging in, Felipe Burke. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Felipe Burke.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup is way low that time. And a fastball just a bit high. Popped him up. Hits over to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Standing in, Ray Frazier. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Third inning here. 3-1 our score. And that one stayed too low apparently.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right
The
here.
2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
Into the box now, Theo Hester, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2. Frazier, the runner at second with one away. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Missed with a slider. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 pitch. Balls and no strikes.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Now the 2-1. Fouled off. 2 out here and a runner at second. This is pulled into right. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Now at the plate, Connor Pitts. He flew out in his last at bat.
Second baseman, Connor Pitts.
First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So striding in, Boof Bobo. He singled his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
0-1, here's the pitch. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here, as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 31 for him on the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Now here it comes. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Hit out towards second. Frazier is there on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The shortstop, Jeff Pitts.
So coming to the plate, Jeff Pitts.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
1 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Rafael Diaz. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Pitts stands at first with 1 out. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. On the ground is short. This could be 2. 1 there. On to Alonso. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 5-1. In is Gerardo Parra, who was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
And he fouls this one off. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2 gets him looking, strike 3. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Gene Segura standing in. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pitts sprinting after it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Called strike 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. The flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. Digging in. John Pitts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. One and one the count now. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
I got the count 1 and 2.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Stepping in now, Sammy Pitts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Hey. 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Popped him up. Alonso in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 1.
Now batting, Sava Tavitsi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Bounce towards the second baseman. To his left, Frazier. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They're up 5-1. Leading off the inning, Phil Thomas, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
2-1 now to Cespedes. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now. 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Yoenis Cespedes goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Standing in now, Felipe Burke, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now. One run on 3 hits and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got to hurry. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Rays are out in front, 5-1. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jesse Pitts.
Center fielder, Jesse Pitts.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 home. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Hit out towards second. Frazier takes it in. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Connor Pitts.
So digging in now, Connor Pitts. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. A ball and 2 strikes. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A little bouncer, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch. On its way is pitch number 75. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Payoff pitch one more time. And it's fouled away. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
In now, Boof Bobo.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
1-2.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is fouled at the plate. The next 1-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They lead this one though 5-1. Digging in and looking for more, Ray Frazier. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the 1st inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Here comes the first pitch. He takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And that one right down Main Street. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Into the box, Theo Hester, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Popped him up. Hits is under it. 2 gone.
First baseman number 23, Yonder Alonso.
Here's Yonder Alonso. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And that's in there. 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball. 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
3-1.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. Yonder Alonso with a solo home run. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it's now a 5-2 game.
The batter, number 10.
Into the box now, Gerardo Parra. Just got a piece to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Phils draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. Through 5.5, it's the Rays 5 and the Phillies 2. Eric Almanza enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 6, Eric Almanza.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts.
And leading off for the Rays, left fielder, Jeremy Pitts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bouncer down the line, but it's foul, strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Liner in there for a base hit. So he continues to hit the ball well. His second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single. As we take a look at the league leaders in hitting, and as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Stepping up now, Jeff Pitts. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. The 0-1 delivery. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pitts stands at second with no outs. This is line to left. Cespedes is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
A throw behind the runner at second, back in standing. Standing in now, Rafael Diaz, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. The 2-1. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, John Pitts, fouled off. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Runner at second here with one man out. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Pulled softly out toward right. And that'll land between everybody. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
You know, that's a nice knock right there, but I want to take a look at the base runner. He got a nice secondary lead. He read that it was a soft liner and it was going to fall, and he's able to steal his teammate an RBI.
Boy, amen about that, D-Row. One of the things I think in base running is all about instincts, and that was a terrific read. He took a chance right off the bat that ball was going to break in and fall in a good job, and he picks up an RBI for his teammate.
Into the box, Sammy Pitts, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Runner at first here, one man out. Throw over to first, and the runner back. Now the 2-0. Hit high and deep out to left. Cespedes is going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Into the box now, Sava Tavitsi, as he'll take a look at ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Popped up. And that's going to land foul. The 1-1. Line to the right side, but foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And to score, the runner from second.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Jesse Pitt.
Stepping in now, Jesse Pitts, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Up around the face.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
4 runs here in this half inning. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
In now, Connor Pitts, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Late that time for a strike. Tavitzi on second. Pitts is over at first with 1 away. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do. Bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-1 home. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here now the 2-2 is looked at for ball 3. Boop Bobo will be the 9th man to bat in the inning, barring a double play, waits on deck. First and second now, 1 man out. And he misses with that one, ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
At the plate, Boop Bobo. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is a low changeup that's laid off. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Jeremy Pitts looks like he'll get a second shot here in the inning. He waits on deck. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider. Standing in now, Jeremy Pitts. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air to left field. Cespedes is under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. We're through 6 full. Tampa Bay leads this one 13-2. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Gene Segura standing in. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Hit sharply on the ground. Hits right there, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The third baseman, number 8,
Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Ripped down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Into the box now, Phil Thomas. A ball and no strikes. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ball 2. Two balls and a strike.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Pitts is there, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1, and as you can see, they are way behind. Lamar Mota enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Lamar Mota.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Rafael Diaz. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Misses. Ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here now the 2-2. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead a foul ball. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Hot shot down the line. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And he is into second with a double. His 3rd hit of the night.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a two-bagger.
Stepping in now, John Pitts, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Burke. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready now, Sammy Pitts.
Number 5, Sammy Pitts.
Has a look, now the pitch. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground toward the left. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Sava Tavitsi. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Has a look, now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Diaz over at second. Pitts at first, 1 gone. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Here's the 0-2. Now a ground ball for Moustakas. This might be 2. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Gabriel Becerra will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Becerra.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Felipe Burke.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Ranger.
Stepping in, Ray Frazier. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Pitch on the way. Turned on down the line. Tavitsi comes up with it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Right fielder, Theo Hester.
Ready once again, Theo Hester. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Pitts is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, and they remain well behind. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jesse Pitts. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Jesse Pitts.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Grounded to the right. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
In now, Connor Pitts. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a neck high fastball that time.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. This pitch is popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Hit hard back up the middle. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Booth Bobo, already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Now here's the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Here's Yonder Alonso starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Softly hit to the left side. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th. He'll get it into second, And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
In is Gerardo Parra. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. Two well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Into the box, Gene Segura, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hits on the move. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in now, Mike Moustakas. He doubled his last time through. From the stretch, a fastball that finds the outside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2. Digging in once again, Phil Thomas. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
The 0-1 pitch. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Philly down to their last strike. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Hit well on the ground to first. And a step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big 6th inning when they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
13-5 at the end of all the action. Tampa Bay scored a lucky 13 in this one. Mel Hitz earned his 9th win of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
time of the ball game, 4 hours, 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.